first concern is really with the safety of our teams and, of course, their families. And that's why they are all working from home right now, whether it's in Sweden, the UK, Canada, or the US. And I've really been impressed with the ingenuity and creativity that they've shown to get around some of the challenges of working from home and to keep production moving forward on our great lineup of games. And so we're excited that we will begin unveiling gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios like Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and Obsidian.
Ahora sí, loco.
Ahora sí, ¿no?
Whoa, Matt, it feels like we might have left some off the list there.
Yeah, and Aaron also 3.3 and Halo.
That's right.
Es que no tengo que tardar tanto en hacer un directo a otro.
Coming, Halo Infinite, you've been waiting.
Vale, aquí andamos. Aquí ahora sí.
Xbox Game Studios, we've got teams around the world that are working on big surprises, big reveals. I cannot be more excited. I can tell you we're going to work every week between now and then to deliver for our fans. But today, we're going to put the spotlight on our partners and let them shine and show you what Xbox Series X gameplay look like. Let's have a go.
Bueno, buenas noches. A ver qué nos tienen que enseñar esta gente. Espero que se ve, está todo grabado. Esta vez no van a tener el problemita ese que... Mira la musiquita de inicio. No va a tener el problema de los cortes esos que tuvieron. Vale, dice que cada juego de los que vamos a ver estará optimizado para Series X, ¿vale? Cada vez que veamos esa insignia, o por lo menos eso que pone ahí. Buenas a todos. Y perdón por la cagada, es que esto de programar los directos ahora con el nuevo formato este del estudio te vuelve loquísimo. Ya no sabes a cuál tienes que darle. Esto del YouTube con el que nos han jodido el Creator Studio. Algunos dirán que tiene gráficos de Play 2 esto. Como si lo estuviera viendo. Y aquí está lo de los subtítulos. Música.
Todo guapo.
Esto que es, tío. ¡Qué bruto! ¿Cómo gira? Ven para acá. No tengo ni idea, tío. Esto es el del Fernar.
No creo.
No, hombre, no. No, es un ¿qué? ¿Digo, es un futuro aquí? ¿Esto qué? ¿Ahora un coche? ¿No será este multiplayer ese que había de Crossfire?
No creo, tío. Pues digo, me sale un crisis, tío.
No, mira. Vale, pues un juego nuevo, tío.
What you just witnessed was Bright Memory Infinite from Playism, created from the ground up by a single individual at FYQD Studio in China. Developers are using the hardware to achieve their dreams and their nightmares in amazing ways, using the power to optimize their games the way they want. Higher resolutions, crazy frame rates, ray tracing, and yes, faster in-game load time. But it's also awesome to see the partner support for smart delivery, ensuring that fans only have to purchase the game once to enjoy it on whichever Xbox system they own or will own in the future. So, over the next 25 minutes, we're going to debut just a slice of the amazing next-gen games you can expect from our partners this holiday and early next year. And because we read the interwebs, everything you see here will highlight the in-game experience, with actual gameplay captured in action to give you the best sense of what to expect when Xbox Series X launches later this year. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
A ver. World Premiere. Hey, la voz de World Premiere, ¿dónde está? World Premiere. Vamos. Coches. Esto es un third party, o sea, además. Un nuevo grip. Ya está, Segritos. A mí que me gustan poco los juegos de coches. Y se me mira cómo va, se parece posado eso, tío. No vean, ¿no?
Pero es muy controlado, ¿no?
No sé, tiene pinta así, se dan circuitos. No es cosa, es de Codemasters. ¿O es una franquicia nueva o...? No, mira, el Dirt 5. Vale. EDB Software. Bueno, de momento van bien, Trailer, Nada de chapa.
Mira, Xbox Game Pass, tío.
¿Este sale en el Pass?
Eso ponía ahí a la izquierda. Xbox Game Pass. No sé qué ponía más porque me lo está tocando su título.
No vamos a ver nada de Fable, No vamos a ver nada de Fable ni nada de los first party hasta julio. Julio los juegos de Xbox. Mes que viene. Esto tiene pinta de Alien, que no. Yo diría que es algo de Alien, o por lo menos tiene de HR Giger, tiene toda la pinta esto, Algo de HR Giger lo lleva seguro. Anda, que no se nota el arte suyo, ¿sabes?
Sí, ¿no?
Sí, no. Vamos. Totalmente. Dice por aquí el maestre que es Alien. Característico, vamos, esto al 100%. Y más explícito que tiene todavía este pavo. Lo que pasa es que se cortaron, le tuvieron que capar y censurar para alguien que no veas. Y aquí no tiene pinta de que haya mucha censura. O sea que... Ya ves. El mes que viene seguramente veremos un Insight. Y a ver si hacen ya los preorders de las consolas nuevas. El precio y todo. Madre mía.
¿Se lo está alimentando?
No lo sé, tío. Yo estoy más intrigado. Míralo como Alien, tío.
Scorn.
De Kira. Era de miedo. Y será un Dark Souls. ¿Será un plataformas? Muchas gracias, jefe Bench, por el donativo.
Order out of chaos. Each trial, each tribulation.
Baila para mí, calva. Dice, bailar no te va a bailar, pero la calva la ves.
Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace.
¿Esto cuál puede ser, tío?
We have prevailed. Thanks to her. Let her ascension serve as proof of our righteousness. It is in her.
Mecánicas tipo shooter dicen que es el score.
Ponía que era para Game Pass,
Pues mira.
Te ponía Smart Delivery.
Sí, Smart Delivery es que con una entrega cuando salga para la Series X ya lo tendremos también. No más Skydor, dicen por aquí.
This ends with us.
Este es que sale aquí detrás mía justo, optimizado para Series X. Me estoy poniendo justo donde tiene la chapa.
Joder, no paran, tío.
No paran, tío. Sí, Match Warrior 5 lo tenéis en el Game Pass de PC, lo que pasa es que no tiene logros.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for letting me crash the show. This is Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Super Bowl champion.
Pues si enseñan aquí en Madden es fácil que veamos también el FIFA.
I hope all of y'all been staying home, staying safe, and playing a ton of video games together. But hey, I'm here because I have a privilege of telling you this. Madden 21 is coming to Xbox Series X, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's been a journey that's older than me, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it this year. Like they say, you have to know where you've been to know where you're about to go.
Este es el de las sorpresas, ¿no? El que sale de todas las portadas escojonándose. Bueno, ya lo veis, ¿no? Los gráficos se nota que son optimizados, ¿lo veis? Será casi de full motion video. Ha habido una entrega ahí por la que camufla entre medias. Esto me empieza a ser más de 360. Y eso dirían yo que son la One ya. Sí, tiene pinta que este es el nuevo ya.
There's loads of Madden 21 news coming soon, and the game isn't just about what you can see, it's about what you can feel. But here's the best news. When you buy Madden NFL 21 on Xbox One, you get it free on Xbox Series X. I'm looking forward to it, and honestly, I'm ready to just get back on the field. Enjoy the rest of the show, and get ready to feel next level with EA Sports.
Ojalá me gustaran estos juegos, tío, pero...
Eso te digo, que yo, ojalá me gustaran a mí también.
EA for giving us that sneak peek at Madden 21, optimized for Xbox Series X. I mean, that was awesome. So my name is Sarah Bond, and I lead partnerships for Xbox, which means I get to work with the thousands of developers and creators around the globe that are creating games on, with, and for Microsoft platforms. I just love my job because it's all about connecting creators and publishers with our fans around something that they
tiene
love.
Muy buena pinta y además va a estar en el Game Pass, que es lo mejor de todo.
Busy. They are creating right now games that are going to define the generation, experiences that are just going to blow your mind away. And I am thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing for Xbox. And we already have hundreds of games coming to Xbox
o que han trabajado con Xbox One y estos son los que se han añadido también ya para trabajar con Series X, ¿no? Lo que hemos visto
I have never seen partners as excited about Xbox and Xbox Series X as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of the great games that they have been working on.
Me gusta que está todo grabado, tío. Que menos mal, porque joder, después de la experiencia de la anterior, con los supercortes.
Sí, la otra no veas. La anterior no veas.
Esto es de los de Compulsion, ¿no? O parece. No, Paradox. Parecía el de juego este de Compulsion, tío.
Eso saldría... Ya, pero saldría en juego.
Sí, Night Falls. Sí, es un vampiro, vamos. Sí, es el Bloodline 2. Va a ser ese, sí.
Qué buena.
Vampire, The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2. Muchas gracias, Ricardo Loz, por unirte al soporte del canal. World Premiere.
Oh, Harry. What have you done? I've traveled so very far to find you. How strange that your trail ends here.
Este también llega de Game Pass.
Very
Estos son los insectos que molan, ¿ves? Venga, ¿sabes?
When you left,
Videojuego.
I was withering away.
Es como un mini 3, tío.
But here, on this extraordinary isle, I dare say I've found my strength again. I'm scared of what it means. I feel the call of something deep within. Whispers of
También el
things long
streaming no lo hace
forgotten.
justicia. Esto hay que verlo luego en funcionamiento en tu
Will
casa.
we be forgotten
4K
too?
60 frames. Mínimo.
What did you find here, Harry?
Vale, pues Call of Desde. Sirenita moderna.
Me gusta.
No sé, tío, llevamos... ¿Cuántos juegos llevamos ya? Casi una docena, o por lo menos 10. O no, quizás no. Quizás me pasa un poco.
This is, or was, the Ascent Group main metropolis.
A ver este, tío. Este también tiene una
Like you,
pintaza.
most
De
people have
momento.
contracted their entire lives away to get here.
Bueno.
Workers or indents, slaves in all but name.
Otro cyberpunk.
The Ascent Group arcology on Velas has shut down.
Este es un juego de cartas.
Lather is true, the corporate graft teams will already be moving in.
Es un táctico.
Sí, hostia, pues ojalá un XCOM, así.
This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent Group has
Este año se lleva el ambiente cibernético.
true independence.
7 trailers llevamos. Y aquí la gente lleva la cuenta.
We wish to test your
diablo,
abilities by giving you a special assignment.
Me
Find
mola la
out
estética, ¿no?
what
A mí esto me encanta, los de doble stick. Y venga.
Cooperativo 4.
Hace falta que pongan online, me imagino que sí.
It looks like we're gonna have to work together on this one. Let's get it done.
Hice 7 trailers y ni uno bueno, pues joder, pues el Vampire Bloodlines. O sea, vamos, que me dieron uno de esos malos todas las semanas. Y el Scorn ese del HRG, telísima también, Que me den malos de esos también todas las semanas. Y hasta también llega a Game Pass.
Mira, Game Pass.
De Kira. Pero tiene un par de detalles que me han molado. Imagínate un Silent Hill así, ¿sabes? Silent Hill de medio. Tiene algo también así de como de dos mundos, ¿no?
Sí.
Poco Silent, sí. Puede estar guapo este también, Este llega a final de año, llegará con el lanzamiento de la consola.
Hi, hope you enjoyed the reveal of
¿Qué
the
tal,
media,
colega?
our next-gen psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series.
Mira,
We'll have
Silent
more to
Hill
reveal
series.
soon, so stay tuned.
Sí. Dice que es o pertenece, ¿no?, a la serie Silent Hill, o sea que me ha parecido escuchable, ¿no?
No sé.
Pintar
pintaba bien.
Otro Cyberpunk. Bandai Namco. Pues Bandai Namco la que trae Cyberpunk. Como publisher, claro. El CD Projekt es el que lo hace. No. Esto puede ser el Code Vein 2, quizás. No. Los otros han llegado. Y no se puede hacer daño. No pueden ser parados. No se les puede detener. Hasta ahora.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis. Ready?
Va a ser un hack and slash, me parece.
Bien, Bien.
Si es más arcade, tío, al estilo así Ninja Gaiden, tío. Hay un final boss. Como visto, un boss grande de estos.
Unos cuantos ya. Bien.
Scarlet Nexus.
Me ha gustado.
Y sí, yo creo que ha sido en Silent Hill, hecho otro. Es que tiene toda la pinta, macho.
Uy.
Esa célula cayendo, ¿no? Avalanche.
Mundo abierto,
Operativo a 4 contra oleada, a ver.
No, es un mundo abierto, tío.
De Fordino. Second Extinction. Flash Doom. Más o menos. Este también tiene Smart Delivery. ¿Cómo? Yakuza. Yakuza 7, nen. Sí. El nuevo. Sí. Mira que vi la ficha de Steam, tío. Y digo, espérate que se lanzará para Xbox. Y parece que sí. Y va a tener Smart Delivery, así que saldrá, me imagino, cuando salga en Occidente para todos y luego lo actualizarán. Bien. Y que lleguen los demás también, joder. Pues nada, ¿cuánto llevamos ya? 10 o 12, no hay ni uno bueno todavía. Lo más cachondo que luego dirán, los multi, pero bueno. Y entonces estás diciendo luego que tampoco sale nada bueno, ¿no? Para los demás. Son multis. Mola. Todavía me parece que no salió en Occidente. Y yo creo que va a tener lanzamientos simultáneos en Occidente para todas. A ver si ponen la fecha ahora.
こんにちは、セガの名越俊弘です。いよいよこの発表ができる日が、参りました。シリーズの最新作であるヤクザライクアドラゴンを、シリーズ X のローンチタイトルとして、そして Xbox One や、Windows 10で、発売する運びとなりました。全世界のファンはもちろんですね、初めて、このタイトルを手にする方にも、楽しんでいただきたいなというふうに考えております。ゲームの限界に挑戦する龍が如くスタジオの新たなる挑戦を、ぜひ見届けていただきたいなというふうに考えております。ヤクザライクアドラゴンをぜひよろしくお願いします。
I hope you all enjoyed this brief peek at just some of the titles we have lined up for Xbox Series X. This is just the beginning. And personally, I can't wait to get immersed in these amazing games. But until then, I'm just going to have to live out that fantasy via custom backgrounds in Microsoft Teams. How about I try out a few now? Maybe we'll go into the world of Scarlet Nexus, or maybe I could tear up the streets in Dirt 5, or... Well, here's a quick view of Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second. We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the gameplay debut of the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Xbox Series X. Huge thanks to all of our partners for their hard work during these difficult times, and to you at home for joining us. Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup and hear more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development. We'll see you later this summer for even more content premieres and announcements from Xbox Game Studios.
Creo que con esto termina el Inside, está bien así. Juegos y ala, y hasta luego. Sí, es que no hay más. Tampoco, ¿sabes? Tampoco es que han enseñado demasiado de gameplay, pero bueno. A no ser que lo enseñen ahora.
Few titles command the respect and fandom that the Assassin's Creed series has garnered, and today we get to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla with its creative director, Ashraf Ismail, who's joining us from Montreal, Canada. Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Aquí le tienes.
Hey Jeff, pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally hundreds of questions to ask you. But before we get into Valhalla itself, did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Están enseñando ahora más gameplay o algo más extendido. Han mostrado cuatro escenas sueltas.
Viking Age, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Este es el Odyssey,
Origins,
este es el Origins.
These took place in antiquity. They were sun-drenched Mediterranean places, and this looks very different. It's different time, different place. So what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the Viking Age, it's named after one of history's most notorious warrior cultures. And this time period is highlighted by this very large, hungry Viking horde. And at the time, England was a dark age tangle of broken warring kingdoms. So this was an absolutely brutal, pivotal moment in history that gave us the birth of the England we know today. So to fully live the Viking fantasy in a meticulously crafted journey in an Assassin's Creed world.
All right, so let's get a little bit more into this. There was a lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes. So let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the table with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero, Eivor, is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England, propelled by the goal of settling their people and growing thriving settlement. Now, England at this time is a hostile place. So to succeed, players will go raiding using their longships and raiding party. They'll assault giant fortifications in epic battles. They'll have to gain alliances with kings and legendary Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community. Along with that, where we've reinvented combat, visceral, brutal, tons of enemy variety, dual-wielding weapons. We have a fresh take on player progression, gear, and weapon systems. We're effectively pushing every single envelope to deliver this incredible Viking fantasy.
All this is just music to my ears. Thank you so much. So this whole show, we're talking about the Xbox Series X. We're talking about next gen. So as a creative director, as someone creating a huge epic game, how do you take advantage of this new hardware?
Well, Assassin's Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences we possibly can. And so to have something like incredibly fast loading times means that we can remove some of that friction from the immersion and create a game that's much more immersive. Norway and Dark Ages England are breathtaking living worlds. So to be able to push them further to their incredible potential, this is really wonderful for us. It's wonderful for our players. And additionally, I'm very happy to confirm that we are also offering smart delivery, which allows you to purchase the game once and play it on your Xbox One and the Xbox Series X.
That is great news, I think, for all the Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to enjoy it on the hardware they have now, maybe on the hardware that they are looking forward to getting later this year. Thank you so much, Ashraf, for joining us and for sharing the very first details on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Salvo que enseñen alguna cosilla más, esto ya era el tráiler. Tráiler cinemático. Se nota el motor a lo que es el tráiler.
We have seen so many great games today showcasing gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Karp from Codemasters to talk Dirt 5.
All right, everyone. Just a few minutes ago, you saw the reveal trailer of Dirt 5, and I kind of was left speechless, but I'm going to have to get it together here because we're going to dive even deeper into everything. Right now, we have Robert Karp, who's Dirt 5's development director, in the driver's seat to talk about what's next for the series. Robert, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you, Malik?
I'm doing great. Excited to dive into this. Now, Dirt 5, obviously the newest game in the series. Let's start with locations because kind of the backdrop is kind of important for a racing game. So where are we going to be going in Dirt 5?
So you saw from the trailer, we had New York, then we went to China, and then we went to Norway. We've got lots more environments than that. Each of the environments are bespokely created based in real worlds. So the tracks.
Por aquí andamos viendo los juegos third party.
So in New York, for example, you saw us racing over the East River when it was frozen in winter. You can play in summer, spring and autumn.
Todo lo que está enseñado sale del Xbox, que es lo que al final nos interesa.
A couple of different tracks that gives you totally different experience.
Sunset Overdrive, van a sacar el 3, van a esperarse el 2 no, solo van a soltar y sacarán el 3 ya.
We have tracks in Europe, in Italy, in Arizona. So there's really a really wide
range of tracks with a really colourful, wide, different
colour palette, often really interesting, different experiences.
Sí. Super cool.
Ha sacado 17 juegos Insomnia, uno solo para
Xbox. New York, boys, I'm excited to race
y hostia, ¿cómo se ha dejado perder Insomnia?
Also, let's talk about some of the cars that we're going to be able to jump into.
We have one of the widest ranges of vehicles that we've had in a dirt game ever before. So you've got the rally cars that you saw some buggies in China. We also have sprint cars, which are really cool and interesting. They go around ovals, they only turn left, Each of their wheels is like a different size, with the front one at the left the smallest, the back one at the right the biggest. They've got 900 horsepower, and you just basically drift all the way around the oval, kicking up big plumes of smoke.
Los juegos de Microsoft, los first party en julio.
Cool. Of course, everyone's going to be excited for more, right? More cars, more different types of vehicles. That's pretty cool. Now let's talk about the experience when gamers, when the players jump into the game. What are some things that veteran Dirt franchise players are going to notice, and what are some things that they're going to notice for the first time ever?
Si hubiera, los Forza si hubiera, el Ferda si hubiera. Bueno, y la serie de 84 juegos que le suelen atribuir los rumores. Pero los que vaya a sacar Microsoft Xbox Game Studios en julio.
In career or in arcade mode, where you can pick your event type and your vehicle type and your time of day, how quickly the time changes and what the weather's going to change. You can play that with your friends. So on launch day, when you get your Xbox Series X home,
lo que no sé si ahora me parece que se van a dedicar a ampliar información de lo que hemos visto.
That's super exciting. 4-player split screen, something that we always want to see, because it's always good to have your friends around and play some games on the couch. So that's pretty cool. Now let's shift gears a bit into the career mode. Obviously, the Dirt franchise known for the career mode and taking you through a bunch of different races. Can you talk a bit about the story there? And I hear Little Birdie told me that there's a very dynamic duo in the voiceover booth. Let's talk about that as well.
There is a dynamic duo. So one of the things that I really enjoy about the career is the real-world sponsors. So as you race, you'll sign up to real-world sponsors who'll give you rewards and pay you to race for them. And talking you through that will be your mentor. He'll help guide you.
En 4 años todavía no he mencionado yo GTA 6 en el canal. Yo, no, toda la semana me parece que hay un rumor de que ya lo anuncian, ya sale, ya lo anuncian. GTA 6 ¿para cuándo? Eso Rockstar es la que lo sabe.
Per usual.
Oye, algún día aciertas, si apuestas, si te echas la primitiva y apuntas los 49 números, al final aciertas.
That's super exciting.
Así también yo
I'm excited to jump into the
digo todos los juegos posibles del mundo mundial como que van a salir y luego ya lo avisé hace 12 meses antes que saldría.
Pretty exciting. Now again, we're super happy that Dirt 5 is part of the reveal of the first gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's talk about some of the things that we're going to see that are specific to Xbox Series X.
Va a estar muy chungo, porque me parece que no tiene ninguna gana de hacerlo si no hay dinero Remedy. Por su cuenta no lo van a hacer, tenerlo claro.
So, gamers know frame rate counts, 120 Hz in racing, that's where the action's at. On top of that, Dirt 5 will leverage the smart delivery technology. So you buy the game on Xbox One, you can play on Xbox.
Lo último que dijo el de Rockstar me parece fue que no corría los tiempos para hacer un GTA 6 con el tema político como está ahora mismo. Con la corrección política, sobre todo.
Lastly is the fast loading. So that means that you get into the game almost instantaneously from turning on the console.
Pero vamos, algo tienen que hacer, llevan, me parece que, joder, de que sacaron el 5, ¿cuánto llevan? 6 años, 7 años.
I love everything that you just said there.
7 años, no, por lo menos.
You get the best version of the platform that you own. You get in the game, loading times are a thing that everyone hates, so minimizing that is fantastic. And then you get to choose between 4K 60 and 120 frames per second. So that is pretty cool. Again, Robert, thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta say that I probably speak for everyone watching.
El Tour de Francia con la serie X. Imagínate todo el pelotón clonado, como era los de ahora, pero con mejor resolución.
Thank you so much for stopping
by. El mismo pavo con diferentes camisetas, pero ya como sabes que se veía las canas de las cejas y todo bien, ¿sabes?
Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team, to talk about Medium.
Horror games are a fan favorite, and the Medium promises to keep us guessing and our hearts racing. Here to tell us more about the game is Jack, game producer from the Bluebird team. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack.
Hi, hello.
Can you tell us more about this game and the Bluebird team approach to the psychological horror genre?
In our first psychological horror that was Layers of Fear, it was the main topic was what can you sacrifice
for
your family,
desde la ventana.
Yourself,
Quedaos en casa,
or you want to sacrifice yourself for your passion, to fulfill yourself. The second our game
y un jabalí persiguiéndolos.
And then the main topic it was if I'm still human, if my mind maybe is digitalized, or if I have robotic parts, where is the line? Like in the body horror stuff.
Hostia, tío, nos va a poner los nervios este juego.
Blair Witch, of course, there was a wish, there was the forest that everyone loves, but in the main topic, in the psychological horror stuff, it was PTSD. So for the medium, we have like 2 worlds in our game, real world and spirit world. We play as a medium that can see these both realities. So we can think like somebody can be a really good guy, but maybe inside it's not. And when you play as a medium, you have a really unique perspective to find out what is inside of other people or what happens in different places.
For the medium, we heard that you teamed up with legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's the best now, of course, for composing the music for Silent Hill series. And what was most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2 for most of our team is the best horror game ever, and it's one of our main references when we think about atmosphere in the medium, because in one way his music is heavy, disturbing, oppressive, and in another way it can be nostalgic, emotional, and melodic. And to bump it up more, we cooperate, Akira, with our composer, Arkadiusz Rejkowski, that create our other scores for our other games, and mix these 2 approaches together to fill up our 2 worlds and our different points of view. So it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those 2 worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these 2 worlds and how the players can look forward to that?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she go, or that she can see the spirit.
Se ve que han mamado mucho esto de la serie.
Like, haunted by this vision that she tried to solve, and she has some kind of a hint that the answers can be in abandoned communist vacation resort. It's like a old hotel. So she goes there, and then she needs to, find out how the vision is connected to the play and what dark mystery is there. And
no sé de qué querías, Halo 7, aquí en primicia, Fable 3, Perfecta 4,
Poland, late 90s,
Forza Motorsport 9, ¿no? Todos juntos.
Very important city for Poland history. It was a city of kings.
FIFA 23 ya.
Of course, city of Blueberry, company here.
Qué barato sale
of the city. And it's a free Poland in that time, but because in the 80s and before we lived under the regime, communist regime, and there was like no free of speech. Everything was censored, and when you play as a medium, you have this unique opportunity to see even further the normal people, because you see the spirit world, and spirit world is like
The Last Night.
Dark Mirror
es que The Last Night pasa lo mismo que el Tuni. Tuni lo está haciendo un pavo solo y luego nos quejamos del crunch. Imagínate un tío solo que le stream todos los días. Yo más o menos lo sé, me lo puedo hacer una idea, todos los días con la misma historia. ¿Cuándo vas a sacar el juego? ¿Cuándo vas a sacar el juego? ¿Cuándo vas a sacar el juego? Tienes que estar en la cabeza ya así. Déjala al hombre tranquilamente que trabaje, coño. Si él ya ha dicho 1000 veces, cada vez que
can really
le preguntan,
take advantage
sigo
of
trabajando
some
en
very
el juego, sigo trabajando en el
gameplay.
juego.
What are some of the
Y The Last Night es un grupo
Series
pequeñito,
X
siguen
features
trabajando
that the
ahí
Bloober team has harnessed
y lo que se
to
sabe
make
es que
sure
siguen
that you can
trabajando.
deliver this
De
epic
momento no han dicho
next-gen
nada que vayan a
title with the
cancelarlo.
medium?
Yeah,
Para que dejar a la gente trabajar, no meterle más presión de la que ya tiene esa gente.
The horsepower is the hardware. So
luego llega
having that powerful stuff as a foundation for our game, it's awesome, because we spent a lot of years to thinking about this game, how we can fulfill our dreams about it, but we have a problem with the platform. Like everything, we thought it's too weak to fulfill our vision. But then Xbox Series X came up.
¿Qué me pareció esto? Bueno, pues lo que se va a ver. Oye, unos jueguecillos ahí, unos juegos funcionando o que van a funcionar en Series X. Yakuza me ha parecido brutal. Lo del HR Giger, Scorn, me parece que era también juega raco. Así que ya con estos 3 que hemos visto, me vale. Ya sabemos que van a salir, brutal. Y el Gear 5, bueno, pues tiene buena pinta.
And
no sé qué más.
You can travel between them.
También
you
el
can
que
travel
lo
between
estaba haciendo
them.
un pavo solo.
Levels and
un pavo solo. De China
story,
se tenía buena pinta, el primero que hemos visto.
Loading screens and any FPS drops.
Pero más o menos lo que sí, lo que vamos a ver. El Maven, pues me da igual, me ha dejado exactamente igual de frío el primer Maven que han enseñado que el último. Podrían inventarse todas las licencias que me engañaban igual.
I think I speak for all the fans when I say that I'm super excited to play the medium when it launches on the Xbox Series X. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jack.
Also, thank you very much.
Yo he visto llevar unas cosas bastante interesantes y lo del HR Jigger, pues mira, me ha parecido una sorpresa.
All of our developers from around the world pulled out all the stops to share this first look at Xbox Series X gameplay with all of you today.
Yo quiero esa nevera, tío.
How many developers are taking advantage and leveraging things like
quiero esa skin para la nevera, tío.
First. And of course, we're doing that with all of our Xbox Game Studios titles. And as
I
said, we're not taking the summer off. Today is just the beginning. It's time to get hyped because in July, Xbox Game Studios, world premieres, reveals, lots of news. Mark your calendars. We'll see you then.
En julio, ya lo han dicho, que en julio más World Premiers, más novedades, más de todo. Nos emplazan al mes que viene para seguir viendo más tema. Además, mira, 47 minutos, para que luego no digáis, joder, qué rollo, qué aburrido, qué cuánto relleno, ¿no? Yo creo que está bien, joder. Seguramente os gusten más los rumores de la prensa habitual, los rumores que luego son todo mentira. Pero bueno, oye, si os llenan los ojos y los oídos más eso que la realidad, pues cada uno que consuma lo que quiera, muchachos. Hasta aquí el directo, muchísimas gracias a los que habéis asistido. Perdón por los inicios, pero es que me está volviendo loquísimo el YouTube Studios este nuevo que ya nos han obligado y no sabe a uno dónde sale. Le da a transmitir y ya no sabe dónde sale, si en un sitio o en otro. Y nada, que lo vemos con más. Chao.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.